Today we are going to talk about 6 whiskeys that you need to go out and get before you can't find them anymore. Yeah, run. Let's talk about it. And I need you to go out and get these. Let's go. Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Carlos. Thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Corner. Yep, I still have COVID because I am doing these back to back. So as you can tell by the green mucus or germ infected shirt, yep, COVID is real. So here's the deal. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe. That'll really help me out. But again, prize giveaways. I'm waiting until I get better to send these out, guys. I don't want to send you a box of disease, right? Unless you want that, then you can text me or email me or whatever, and I'll send that out to you. But either way, I'm gonna wait till I start getting better, start testing negative for COVID to send these out that I have ready for you guys here. So I am sorry for the delay on everything going out, but it will go out once I get better and I know that I'm not sending you COVID-19. Anyways, what are we doing today? We're gonna go over 6 whiskeys that I think you should go out and get right now. It doesn't have to do with fear of missing out, or FOMO, but if you're thinking about what's that next whiskey or bourbon that you should probably buy, I got 6 good options for you and an honorable mention that I want you to at least look into, see if you'll like those notes, and try to get it as soon as possible before you can't find them again. At least this is speaking from my area, what I go through, and the scarcity that I see around here. First, before we get into that, let's go into a nice little inaugural cheers. Still can't taste, I can't smell, I can taste a little bit, so cheers. Wow, that is good. I normally can't get the notes right off the bat, but I just got a big whiff of caramel, oak, ethanol, and a nice little toast, like a toasted oak. That is good. And that is the first one that I'm going to talk to you guys about, because I'm talking about Widow Jane 10-year anniversary. Now, this is from New York. It is batch 8. It is 100 proof. Kind of tastes a little bit more than 100 proof, but this is their 10th anniversary edition. Shout out to Bourbon Bill because he did a review on this, and I went back when I passed it on the shelves, and I went and I bought it, and he was not wrong. This is actually pretty good, and I can't even taste that well. I did taste it last week, over the weekend, and it was really good. So definitely you should go out and get one of these before, they run out. I have seen my local Total Wine lately, and they just restocked. So I think I saw like 5 or 6 there, but who knows for how long that's gonna be there, or who knows if I'm wrong. Maybe it'll be something that'll be around for a while, but I suggest you go and get one before you can't find them anymore. Next one I'm gonna talk about is, I already told you guys how excited I am about this one, and this does not disappoint. This was the Barrel Bourbon 2023 New Year Edition. This was really good, guys. This is the first New Year edition that I get, quite honestly, and I didn't know what to expect, but I didn't think that I was gonna like this that much, and I was pleasantly surprised. This is good, guys. This is 113 proof, cost me about 90 bucks. By the way, the Widow Jane was like 90 or 100 bucks as well, and this is really good. So not sure how long this is gonna be around, but I do know that they put it out like towards the end of the year, and then you can't find them anymore. So I would suggest you go out and try to get yourself one of these, maybe check out Sealbox as well, and yeah, get it before it's gone. You won't be disappointed. This one is a bit of a wild card, but I'm still putting it on here because you could every now and then get these online, but I would get it sooner than later because they're always like, once they put them up for sale, then they're gone. And we are talking about Smoke Wagon Malted Rye. Now, full caveat, you have to kind of make sure that you like malted whiskeys. So this is 51% rye and 49% malt, I think is what the thing is, but it's kind of like that. It doesn't have any corn in it, so it's a little bit of a weird mixture. I freaking love it, and I know that on their website you can buy it, or on COBags or on some other websites, but they always go out of stock really quickly. So I would suggest that you try to get this, or if it's available in your area, you try to get it before, you know, it goes out of stock again and you have to wait a long while for it. It might not ever go out of, the purchasing window might not end on it, who knows? But what I do know is that it goes out of stock a lot. So try to get one before you can't get it again, or it's more difficult to get it. Yeah, and it costs like 80 bucks. It's good. This next one is one that I've been looking for since last year. Here in Florida, I cannot get this. I used to be able to get it a lot, and then finally it came back into my local Total Wine, and now it's gone again. So, you know, I had to jump on it. This was the last bottle left, and I have not seen it since. It is Fiddler Georgia Heartwood. Now, this is a Total Wine single barrel pick, right? But either way, this is amazing. This is probably my favorite wheated bourbon. It really is, guys. This thing is just great. I cannot say enough good things about it. So if you have not tried it, go out and try it. You can probably get it on COBags as well. They are a Georgia distillery, but this is amazing. So try to get yourself one of these. It is a little bit on the expensive side. It's like 80 bucks, but you will not be disappointed, especially if you like wheaters. Your drinking buddy also has this as one of his favorite as well. And I'm telling you guys, you're sleeping on that if you have not tasted it. This one, I do not know how long it's gonna be around for. What I do know is that every now and then I get last year's batch in my area, and then it's gone, and then they bring it back a couple of months later, and then it's gone. So we're talking about Blackened. This is the Wes Henderson edition. Blackened Willet makes an appearance in my area every now and then. I think my local Total Wine gets like 1 or 2 bottles every couple of months. But right now, these are available, at least in my area. But who knows for how much longer. I made a review about this. I told you guys how good this was, and I stand by it. This is amazing, and I think that you should pick one up, especially if you're an Angel's Envy fan and you like higher proof bourbons. But you can't go wrong with this. It's about 110 bucks, but you will like this, especially if you like Angel's Envy. This honorable mention, before we get into our last one, is one that James Street sent me. This is Backbone Bourbon. Never heard of it, never seen it in my area, but I think that if you get this, if you find it, you need to get this. I don't know anything about it. I need to do some research. But James, you hooked this up. This thing is amazing. I opened it, had it over the weekend, and it is really freaking good. So, not sure if this is something that's on the shelves always in an area, not here. But if it is not, and you can get your hands on this, definitely go out and get this, because this is freaking good. And thank you, James, for sending that to me. Last one is one that I have not yet opened, but I tasted it already. I actually had a few samplings of it at a local store, and I've always passed this up. And it's weird because this is from the makers of Iron Root. This actually has Texas whiskey in it, but then it's a finished whiskey, so that's why I've passed it up. until I've tasted this. And we're talking about Saint's Alley. This particular one is the straight bourbon whiskey finished in port and cognac cask. 100 proof, a little on the pricey side, $70, but I had this. I went back for like 3 more samplings, and this was really freaking good. This is the batch number 5. I had the batch number 4, so I'm not sure how they differ between batches, but if you can find batch number 4 in this, I implore you to go get it, because I am not a finished whiskey guy, but this, whoo, this is good. Plus, it has ironwood whiskey in it, so yeah. This is by the Liquor Hound, if you don't know. He's the one that made Saint's Alley, but it is really good, and you will not be disappointed. Well, guys, that is my list of 6, and one honorable mention, whiskeys that you probably should go out and get right now. What are you doing here? Go. Oh, but wait, first subscribe, then go. Come on. Like, dislike, subscribe. Truly appreciate you guys. Please comment below if you've had any of these and if you share my same testaments or you don't. Love to hear from you guys. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this Widow Jane 10-year anniversary, and I want you to enjoy that whiskey. Cheers.